Back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Um, it's been a while again. There's not been a lot going on in Raid that I've been really confident in recording. Um, I mean, of course you get the Grim Forest, but like I'm not doing it on hard. It's kind of boring. I'm not gonna make content on the Grim Forest, and again, most of the content I'm gonna be making is just pretty much like updates, um, so to say. Um, so we know you know what's going on. Sorry, I was reading my notification on my phone. But so we want so I know what's going on, how far I've made it. So I looked at my old video yesterday. My friend mentioned it to me, and he was like, "Hey, you had some viewers on your last video," and I was like, "Oh, cool. Let me go check it out." Sometimes I just post it and leave it, and I never really check on it for a while. But I do see that I gained almost double in power. So let's go over. That's I was like, oh, maybe it is time to give them an update on what's going on and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get to it, right? As you guys know, uh, of the time of this recording, the fusion is out right now. For this, where is it? Here we go. For him. Um, I'm going for him, of course. I already have one ready to fuse, but I'm just waiting. I have 5 rares right now, currently, for the event. I am also number 1 in champion training. I don't know if I want to keep going in champion training. I kind of really want the mythic reroll, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to use all that energy right now, especially with the deck of fate coming. Um, on Monday, which is 3 days from now, right? So I don't know if it's really worth it if I should. I mean, leveling up champions is never a problem, right? Um, but yeah, I don't know if I should. Fusions wise, I have fused one fusion. I also spent enough to have her. I'm not pulling her into the champion chase that's coming near the end of the month. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm following the events. Everything's going good. You know, I do want the Soul Stone because again, it's gonna be Soul Stones that this deck of Fate is coming out, and that's what I was dreading because I feel like I do not have the materials for this. I feel like 77 Soul Stones is nothing. I feel like 8 Immortal Soul Stones is nothing. Um, Again, tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like these are nothing, right? Not a lot, right? I'm not saying they're nothing, but like it's not a lot, right? Um, let's go over champions. I'm gonna just pull this out. Let's go include Master Vault. I don't know what I had in my last video, which was roughly a month ago. Um, so updates. I think I already showed that I had a 6-star Mikey, but I got my first mythical, um, which is great. I believe she is currently my fastest champion in my account, which is 281, which is not fast at all. Let's see. I pulled him from the Prism Shards. I bought 2 packs of Prism Shards. Didn't get lucky. My second pack, I got really lucky. I pulled him and her. So glad I skipped that fusion because I got her anyways. Um, I I love watching Ash. He's probably like my go-to raid content creator. Shout out to him. But I just recently watched a video of him doing a, you know, arena with her, and she does smack. Like I never really doubted what she can do. I knew she wasn't really good for PvE. That's why I didn't really go for her because at the time when the fusion came out, I wasn't really out there. Like in PvE, like I was still stuck on like 15 dragon, like stuff like that. So I did not need her, right? So I skipped her. Um, I also most recent 20x 10x progressive chance. I don't know what it's called, but I recently just pulled Keyhawk. Also, because of Ash, I pulled him. I was like, I'll try. I had 5 shards. I'll try. You know, like if I don't get him, whatever. And luckily, after like my 3rd shard, I did pull him for my CBC points. Um, they recently buffed her. I'm glad. I'm pretty sure I had this in the last video. I did finish my Arbiter quest. I need to gear her. She is not geared. Again, I just recently got her. I pulled her in my last CBC. I've been leveling up these 2 rares so I can go ahead and get higher in Clan Boss. I want to be able to 1-key Ultra Nightmare. Currently, I 2-key it. It just saves me more time, you know, throughout the day. I don't have to, like, be on top of my keys, you know what I mean? If you're 2-keying right now, you understand. Like, you have to be on top of your keys, you know? As soon as it's there, don't let it sit on 2 for too long and, you know, knock it out, because if not, you're going to miss either your brutal hit or, yeah, that's it. You're going to miss your brutal hit. And me personally, I want to hit all the way to brutal. So 2-key Ultra Nightmare, 1-key Nightmare, 1-key brutal. That's 4 keys, you know? That's 20 hours, right? Or something like that. But I also pulled Geomancer. I am actually pretty hyped that I pulled him. Very excited. I recently pulled him CVC, this most recent CVC. I also got all the fragments for her. Sorry, I'm not good at pronouncing names. I suck. I'm like illiterate as hell. So forgive me. I pulled her for CVC. We still lost our CVC. I'm gonna just step back a little bit from CVC because I understand. I'm in a really laid back, chill guild, and I actually love the people in my guild. I just I feel like I'm overcommitting, right? Uh, which is fine, you know, if I can help out. But when I overcommit almost every CVC and we lose, you know what I mean? I just don't want to waste the materials, right? I'd rather use it on something else. I'll just hit my points that I need to hit and, you know, go on to the next one, right? Um, I also want to build Venomage. Been hearing a lot of good things about that character. Let's see, a lot of epics, right? Um, a lot of epics. I have a lot to level, right? It's getting to the point that I'm getting more champions than I can level, right? Um, it's because I'm waiting for events to level these characters up. To be fair, I did get maybe 2 6 stars this most champion training event. I did Alien because, again, I'm trying to build a new clan boss team, which I'm gonna do Alien with um, Vaultkeeper with these 2 rares, and I'm thinking Keyhawk, but I'm on the fence of Keyhawk because of how much debuffs he puts. And one of the big problems people are saying with Alien is that there's too many debuffs, right? But I don't really need an accuracy down on the clan boss. I prefer to have an attack down, but I don't have anyone that puts weaken and defense down and attack down, right? I don't think any of these provide. I mean, I guess here's a weaken, right? I could just get a blessing for her. So this is like the big weaken. I think that's how that works. But besides that, I don't have a defense down, which I want a defense down for Aliens A3. Yeah, so he can hit hard. But if I don't get it, whatever. I'll just rely on the poisons, right? My most important thing for the clan boss is to survive, get that shield going, you know, like get it going, you know. Um, of course, I bought the Predator pass. I pulled that also for CVC. I also pulled him in my Prism shards. I pulled him from a random Sacred, I believe. Um, Nothing really much else for champions. Not really leveling up anyone. I want to build Whisper. Been hearing a lot of good things about her, and nothing really much going on here. Um, Dungeons, there's not really any updates. I mean, I consistently beat 15 now, thanks to Stagnite. Um, I still have not moved from here. I don't really care for this too much, even though I probably should, but it's whatever. Spider's Den, I pushed a little bit to 6. I'm stuck on 7. I think it's just lack of speed on my HP burner, which I just need to grind higher. I have not gotten to hard on this. I haven't tried. Again, it's one of those things. I'll just grind 20. I'll be fine. Um, Dragon, same thing. I'll just grind 20. Haven't even tried hard, since probably the last time I updated you guys. I did try Sand Devil. I don't have a good sleeping champion. Someone recommended that I just put like sleep gear on one of my turtles, and then it would help a lot, right? Since they all pretty much ally attack win. I have not tried this. The only reason I've tried this is because I don't have a lot of my characters ascended, right? Um, I know that's one of the main mechanics for that. Clan bosses, I already spoke on Demon Lord, so we won't waste time on that. Hydra, I beat hard now, which is fine, which is pretty good. I beat hard now, but I don't have the champions to beat normal again. Um, it's because I use my best of the best on hard, and then I just don't have the champions. I probably do have the champions to do this, but I don't have the gear to like make this a doable team, right? But it's okay. I rather have the hard rewards, and it is what it is, right? Chimera, also same thing here. I think, yeah, I think I moved up to hard finally. Thanks to this mythical has literally changed my account. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's more of a PvP mythical, but still, in PvE, it does help a lot with waves and stuff like that by locking them out. Even if I can't clear buffs for some reason, she does it, right? Um, yeah, so I can beat all three of these no problem, and I've been, hopefully working my way towards that. Doom Tower, I've been trying to push myself to do hard. I get stuck on this one all the time, and I can't do it. I mean, I don't have anyone that gives me good shields. Now I do, but um, at the time, I didn't have anyone that really gave me good shields. I can probably do this with like, you know, with those two rares and and Vault Keeper, and just have a damage dealer in there and do the thing, right? But no, I've been just working my way through normal now because again I do want to always clear normal at least. um, but Curse City, I've been working my this is the furthest I made it on normal, so I'm just stuck here because again I don't really have characters that are built. I recently just got him, so please, and Arbiter, so please don't harass me. I just got these, so they're not built. And I just got my Alien 6-star today, so I probably can beat this now, but that's what I've been stuck on. Um, let's see. I've been doing normal. I made it pretty far. I want to clear it on normal first before I move to hard, so I know what to expect. Get a feel for it, right? Um, so I can fight the final boss, but I just can't find her right now. I feel like I've been everywhere. Um, I mean, you guys are seeing it. Like maybe she's right here, right? She's not. Um, but I'll take that. Never mind. Let's see. Is she right here? She's right here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna end up killing her, and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish this boss, and then with the rest of my energy, I'll go ahead and work on hard. Um, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like a method for me I'm gonna take going into hard. Obviously, every account is different, but for me, I think I'm gonna take my time in each of the areas. So like, I'm gonna take my steps here. I'm gonna go over here and try to reach every corner of the first green area to get as much levels as I can. I'm noticing that I was struggling on fighting like this gold guy on normal at the very start, but now like I steamroll him. And it's just because of all the cards I've received, like the accuracy, the defense bonuses, like all of that just makes it so much easier. And like as you can see here, I was going straight over to like yellow right off the start. Like I wasn't trying to like clear this stage down here or clear this stage down here. That would probably just give me XP to the next level, right? Um, so hopefully I can clear this before it resets, but um, this will be my goal to finish this on hard because I've been hearing really good things about the rewards of clearing that, and I'm excited. So, um, yeah, I mean, I'm yapping a lot. I have not made any progress on this. I probably should, but again, it comes in time that I just need to level up more characters and um, maybe really focus on this, right? Um, Honestly, if I really, really focused on this, I probably would be closer than to her than I am. I know she is very account changing just because of this, um, and all her debuffs that she does provide. But yeah, I honestly hate the faction wars. I think it's one of my least favorites. Same thing for Curse City, least favorites because I hate that I have selective champions. That's why I like the Grim Forest. Like I could pick the champions, and it gives me selected champions, but I pick those, right? If I don't like them, I can redraw them, right? I like that. But there are certain ones that are like, okay, Dark Elf Spirit only. Like what? Like I don't have that, right? It does make it challenging. I understand it's supposed to be hard, but I'm sitting on days of keys. You know what I mean? Because I can't pass, like I can't pass this. I mean, if I built Whisper, I could probably pass this. And Cold Heart, if I built her better, I could probably pass this. But like, since I have all these epics that are not leveled up, I can't really get through this. I mean, I could probably just use her, build 100% crit, boom, you get a 75%, right? Which I do plan on doing. But besides that, yeah, that's pretty much the update that I have going on. Let me know if you guys are going for this fusion. Do you think it's worth it? I think he's worth it. He looks pretty cool, pretty fun. Reviver, you know, um, even if he only had the reviving mechanic, I think I would still go for him because I understand that Shadowkin does not have a lot of revivers. So just for that reason, I think it's pretty worth it, right? For this deck of fate that's coming, I'll be also going for it because again, I did pull a Torment. Torment is I actually love this champion. I think he is. I wouldn't say he's my favorite, but I remember when he first came out. I used to play Raid on an older account that I no longer have. But I remember he first came out, and let me tell you, this guy was a non-stop talk about. Like, I promise you, every CC, like every content creator was talking about him. You would never not see him in arena. This guy was taking over the game. So, uh, so I'm really excited that Champion is coming out that aids him to be, you know, kind of caught up in the meta or in the game, right? Um, but I'm excited for that. Can't wait. So thank you so much for watching, and if you did make it all the way to the end, I appreciate you and listening to my yap session. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day and enjoy your holidays.